is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Really with I should probably stop it here, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the...
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Here's Nix. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up second down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Captain.
Working out of the gun is Nix. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Oh, my son! Ready!
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Oh, my son! Ready! Bombers.
Nix to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Oh, my son! Ready!
Nix looking to throw again. Getting left side, and it's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 30. 19 yards that time for number 19. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. The pass complete to Ingram on the crossing route. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Throwing Nix. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Oh, my son! Ready! My son!
They'll look to throw again. His throw's going to be incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Madden's on the coverage.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Nix to throw again. Touchdown! Evan Ingram, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score. Will Lutz on for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked us for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now it's gone. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
This is fielded at the 27. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
40-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And Barton, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They go right back to it for 20 and a first.
Here we go, we're good.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Kirby Joseph there to drop it. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready. Ready. Return.
Looking to throw. Nix. Quickly into the hands of Mims. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Ready.
Man in motion is Sherfield. Back to throw. Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Trent Sherfield there to make the grab. And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up.
I feel like I'm back in school. What was that book, you know? It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. This has been a tale of 2 quarters so far. They trailed 14-0 after 1. How about the rally we've been watching?
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns. P.A.'s here to tie it up. This is a good ball game all of a sudden. Lutz with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Gone. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 43-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Have a great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal. They'll certainly have the green light here. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Throw.
Looking to throw. Nix. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first 2 drives, they got run over. Now, finally, got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
On my set. Ready.
They're going. It's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the 37-yard line.
All my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest in my shut it down. Whenever I got your money.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Captain. On my set. Ready. Bombers. Joe. Motion.
Back to the air with Nix. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd and 7. Goff now to throw. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Here in this first half as he gets it away. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. 1 second, all that remains. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A final shot before break. Nix eluding the pressure right. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Well, the Rocky Mountain snow looks like it's going to continue through this second half as we are back underway in Denver. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at the 40.
Go.
They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. And he stopped immediately there. Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Second down, they go back to Gibbs. And he's got some space here. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 106 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Boy, what would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Go, cut. 180. Cut.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Hand off now to Gibbs. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 33. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 4th down to give to Gibbs. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. First carry now for David Montgomery. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. A great play there with an amazing diving catch. And the Lions have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Nix. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. I love that play, because in the snow you think run, run, run. Big passing play there.
And defenders hate it, especially in open space, because trying to come under control, break down, and make a tackle in the open field, difficult in normal conditions. In these conditions, almost impossible. Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
It's 4th down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree.
It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Carolina Panthers. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the double. Switch. Yellow. Trail. Yellow. Set. Ready.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And a big run right out of the gloves. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ready up.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Smash. Red. Black 40. Ready.
Back to throw. Young. Back. Up. And it's Trevor Etienne. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Flash. 10 black. Fury. Yellow. Set.
Out of the shotgun. Young. He'll get that to his tight end. That's Ja'Tavion Sanders. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Young. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And a short pickup. Down inside the 10.
He was brought down by Al-Quadin Muhammad. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. At the Lions' 9-yard line.
Steal. Black. Here we go. Here we go. Black. 95. Hut, hut.
A second down throw for Young. This one's caught at the 4. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Panthers football to begin this second quarter, as they've got it looking at 4th and less than a yard.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll go. Young. And this is on. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Makes the score Lions 0. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A long one from Gibbs. 53 yards.
And we've talked about how man coverage can be really good when defending the pass. But, Mike, the flip side of that is it actually can make things a little more challenging trying to defend the run. Those second, third-level defenders, they tend to have their back turns to the backfield. So by the time they realize what's happening, he's already on his way downfield.
He's to the 10, and he's into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Lions.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. DJ Dallas now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Yellow. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Set.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10. And he will score. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Carolina. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And this will be a Lions 1st down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
He's taken down at the
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back to more from Charlotte after this. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8.
180. Rick Flair.
Now, Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. And the Lions first down.
Throwing, Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Lions first down. Once again, it's Gibbs. And the rundown inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll try to sneak it here. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Jared Goff. Touchdown, Detroit. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes DJ Dallas on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Blaster, think. Ready, ready. Needle blue. Smash red. Claws red. Set.
Young to throw on first down. That's complete to ETN. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the double.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Yellow. Down. 10, black, white. Black ultra.
From the gun, it's Young. That's downfield. He's got Sanders, the tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. Now a timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3.
Ready.
It is first and goal.
Field, black. Rail, yellow. Ready.
Young. That is caught side of the end zone. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. His kick is good. Panthers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them first and 10, up at the 40. Here's Goff. That one taken in by St. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Goff going to throw here on first and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And it's caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Dallas. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready. Green Jacks. Let's go now. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Down the left sideline. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on. 180. 2 for 66. What's up?
Throwing here is Goff. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A gain there of 23 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
Hold on. Check.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Black 20.
Straight ahead with give. And they Lions defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On third down, they go with Gibbs. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's going to have the Lions first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. They hand it to Gibbs. And it'll be brought down right around the 40. Patrick Jones is there for the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Our run here with Gibbs. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Lions first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 23, here's second down and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the Panthers' 23-yard line.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 5.
Come on! 180! What's up?
On to the fourth quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man is the tight end right. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They need one right now. Third and long. They'll go play action with Goff. It is brought in the end zone. Amon-Ra, safe round. Touchdown, Lions. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
Will tie the game. 28 all.
everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Fly blue. Here we go. Set.
On 1st down is Young. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass. The quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Carolina 1st down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll drop the throw. That's to the right. Caught by Sanders. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Set hut. 10 black. Set.
Hubbard. Room to run at the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
Let's go now. Right. Hut.
He'll run. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Yellow. Ready.
Back to throw. Young. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down.
Here we go. Red, sight, black, rail, yellow. Smash, red. Set.
Out of the shotgun. Young. He's got his man. That's weekend. And he will have the 1st down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
45. Green Jack. Hut.
They'll run here. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers will go up by 7.
Panthers 31, Lions 28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. is 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. This one's going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Tackle made back at the 17-yard line.
A second down throw for Goff. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this is a touchdown. They do it on the final play. And now decision time, down 1. Will they go for 2 and the win?
Mike, I know everyone loves to debate these decisions, but I don't even think there's a decision to be made. You have got to keep your offense on the field, go for 2, and end this thing right here, no overtime.
So one matter still remains before overtime. The extra point. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for
4
Carolina.
quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
At the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Now a first throw here in overtime. This one intercepted. And he is going to score. It's a shocking finish here in overtime. This game is over. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. This game had a little bit of everything. Winds up going overtime. It's the defense that comes up with the big play. They get the touchdown, and in a stunning finish, an instant classic, if you will, they get the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners. As we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.